Surprise, surprise, Arsenal are linked to yet another Brazilian. It's not even a surprise anymore. Let's just make it Brazil FC. But in today's news, apparently Arsenal are favorites to sign Raphinha. According to reports from Goal Brasil, Arsenal are very close to signing Leeds winger Raphinha after making a great offer. We don't know what that great offer is. Maybe 50 million, maybe that could be the great offer. Barcelona are now out of the running, apparently. Now, Barcelona was one of those teams that Raphinha, not one of those teams, the team that Raphinha actually wanted to join. Barcelona kind of building something with Xavi, Aubameyang there, Lewandowski is close to joining there, Alonso is close to joining there from Chelsea. Like, they're kind of building something, so I do understand why he'd want to go there. But apparently Barcelona out of the running, something to do with the build structure and everything. Arteta working his magic again. We probably sent Aubameyang there so that you can affect their build structure and they wouldn't sign Raphinha and we would actually get him. One of the reasons I was a bit skeptical about this one is because of him wanting to go to Barcelona. And I don't think the right wing is really our problem. Our major problem is still need midfielders and strikers mostly than right wingers. And also the price. The price is also a problem. But according to that article, it says that Arsenal have made a great offer. And according to Fabrizio Romano as well, Arsenal have been in direct contact with Leeds and Raphinha since March of this year. That was like 3 months ago, so that could be a good deal. But the fact that they want around 55 to 60 million pounds, that is a lot of money. That is another reason why I'm like, will Arsenal really pay 55 to 60 million pounds for Raphinha? That is another thing we really have to wait for, but I'd be very impressed if we get him. I am not complaining, by the way. If we can get even 5 wingers, I have no problem with that. But will Arsenal pay that 60 million? According to reports, it looks like it. Maybe the fact that he's Brazilian really impresses Edu, and they've really been looking at him. Hey, listen, he's been really good for Leeds the last couple of years. He's good at set pieces, he scores goals, he assists game. He's one of those players who can literally turn a game on its head. If you're losing, he can actually come on and win for you. Or if he's having a bad run of form, he can actually be losing games. This is the kind of player that could happen to. So, and it could cost your team to lose games. But according to reports, Arsenal are really looking at Raphinha. That is not the piece of news we're expecting this week. I'm probably still expecting Jesus and Lisandro Martinez, but this one has still come from nowhere. And according to Fabrizio Romano, again, it looks like the likes of Chelsea and Tottenham were interested too. And Tottenham could end up getting him fine because of Champions League. Chelsea, at the moment, they do have Ziyech, Werner playing on the wings. They do have the likes of Pulisic as well. They could end up selling a few of those players. And you could see someone like Chelsea splashing that 60 million. That is a team that I'd be worried about. But according to reports, it's Arsenal that are favorites to sign Raphinha, not Chelsea or Tottenham. And that brings up the question again that I always ask you guys. Is that the end for Pepe? Because if Raphinha joins, I cannot see Pepe staying. That will mean we have 2 right wingers in Saka and Raphinha. We have 2 players on the left side in Martinelli and Smith Rowe. We'll have 2 number 10s in Odegaard and Vieira. Literally no spot for him to play. No spot for Pepe to play. And it will be a sad end, but let's be honest. I've seen someone on Twitter asking what's the difference between Raphinha and Pepe. Well, Raphinha actually performs. That is the difference. I know the style of play and everything, dribbling and all that, a bit of the same, right side cutting in on the left foot, but let's be honest, Raphinha's been 20 times better than Pepe the last 2 seasons. He literally helped Leeds stay up last season. He's been very good for them, very good for them. And that is the kind of transfer that will change our fortunes totally. If we can get Raphinha and Jesus, that could actually make me believe that we can get even 2nd or 3rd next season because of the depth. You need a lot of depth in your team. But luckily, Brazil are not in the African Cup of Nations. If Brazil are in the African Cup of Nations, we'd be losing like 9 players in January. Luckily, they don't compete in AFCON. So I don't mind about that. Let's see what happens. But that is the latest on Raphinha. One more time on the article. Arsenal are very close to signing Leeds winger Raphinha after making a great offer. Barcelona are now out of the running.